Absolute dynamite. Oh my goodness.
Oscar BEVIS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm here today at a press conference for Matchroom Show on Thursday night at York Hall, joined by a debutant, a heavyweight debutant, and one with a very infectious laugh, I have to say. Mr. Franklin Ignatius. It's a name and a half. Mr. Franklin Ignatius, how are you?
I'm very good. I'm excited to be here and I'm looking forward to it, yeah.
Buzzing time to be a heavyweight domestically and at world level. Obviously, you're only making your debut, but yeah, how excited are you that you've got it on a platform like Matchroom and in a place like York Hall?
Very excited. I think it'll be a good opportunity to showcase my skills and yeah, we've been working hard in the gym for this and I'm ready.
Talk to me about where it started for you, because obviously in the press conference, Frank Smith listed that you've won London ABAs, Haringey Box Cup, and different things like that. But let's take it right back to the beginning. Sort of when did you first lace the gloves up? When did you first walk into a gym?
To be honest, the way I got in the gym is actually funny. I need to give a shout out to Box Up Crime. Stephen, he introduced me to boxing when I was young. I was 18. I wasn't that young. I was about 18 when I first got into boxing, and yeah, he kind of let me throw. It was an area of social initiative they had in the area, and it got me into boxing that way. I found I had a talent for it, and I just kept going. Yeah.
When you say you had a talent, obviously you're a heavyweight, so did you have a boxing talent, or was you just putting people to sleep?
I could punch. I didn't really have that much of a skill set as such. It's something I learned, you know, but I had a heavy hand from the beginning. But skill set was something I added on as I kept boxing.
So obviously you was learning the boxing trade, etc. How old are you now, if you don't mind me asking?
24.
Okay, so 24 now, so still young for the professional game to be making a debut. And then where did it go from there? Obviously you started boxing in the amateurs and stuff, and you just tell us about where you were boxing as well, what gym you're at?
Yeah, so I boxed at Repton, and yeah, Repton, they took very good care of me, gave me a lot of opportunities, and yeah, I'm very grateful to them, and I enjoyed my time there, 100%.
Now the pro game, what's the transition going to be like for you? I mean, you don't know yet in terms of what it's going to be like in the ring, but in terms of training and sort of even a little bit of media attention as well. What's sparring as well? What's the transition like so far?
To be honest, it's actually been very comfortable. I feel like mentally I was very well prepared for it. And obviously behind the scenes, me and my team were working to get me ready in terms of physically. So, you know, get my strength, my speed, all the stuff, take the good parts from my amateur into the pros, but at the same time work on the elements I could have worked on in the amateurs and work on it now, you know. And to be honest, all in all, I think it's been a very good camp. A long camp, but good. We've been training full time now for over 4 months. But yeah, it's going well, so I'm happy to be here.
You said you had a 4-month camp. Now, obviously, for your professional debut, that's quite a long time. Is this sort of the first date you've had penciled in? Or has there been other things? And sort of, when has this sort of date been in the works?
We didn't really have a specific date in mind, but it was more a thing of there was a lot to learn. So we stayed in the gym working and preparing ourselves. And when this opportunity came, we took it with both hands.
We love a sparring story, especially a heavyweight one. Come on, please tell me you floored someone. Please, Wilder. You've gone over and floored Wilder. Who have you done?
I've been in the ring with big names. And
everyone's chin Joshua apparently, so go on.
We're not talking about none of that stuff, but we've been in the ring with some big names and it's been a good learning experience. And we leave it at that. We're not talking about what happened in the gym. That stays in the gym.
That's a refreshing approach, actually, to hear someone say it stays in the gym, I'll be honest. So yeah, just finally, obviously, how excited are you? Is it sort of excitement and nerves, perhaps, or will it be more nerves when you sort of get to the arena and obviously for fight night?
For me, it's a funny one because I feel like nerves, I'm not really feeling it as much as I thought I would, you know. But I think that's due to my preparation. So, I'm actually not that nervous. More excitement, really, to be honest. But I'm not as nervous, no. I thought I'd be more nervous. Thinking about it, but when I'm actually there now, I'm not that nervous. Feeling good.
We're getting me the background of this little interview.
We are.
Yeah.
It's an interview with Franklin and Shannon Courtney.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
I'll be honest, I think there are people who'd rather have her on camera than you, but that's...
I don't blame him.
That's just a box.
Quite frankly, I don't blame him.
Actually, I said finally, but I just want to ask, sort of talk to you about your style. You said you could punch. Yeah, talk to you about what we can expect for you in the ring. Obviously, when you come in for your debut, you're going to be facing someone that you won't be facing in the likes of 2 years. But what sort can we expect from you?
Speed, sharp footwork, sharp jab, counter punches, and a good arsenal. But yeah, man, I let the fight speak for itself. I just enjoy it because I'm definitely will.
Right, well, I look forward to following the journey. Franklin, thank you very much for speaking to IFL TV, and I'm sure we'll speak to you on Thursday.
Thank you. See you Thursday.